So when this closes, you can see there's the gap here and here. There shouldn't be a gap, it should lay flush. So you can see where the pressure point is. That should be in this hole. And I think that's because, maybe it's because it's large, but we were wondering if this was able to get made in stainless steel over brass, there wouldn't be as much flexibility in the joints. And then it would line up perfectly. Then the head, you can see, because it's on this swivel, but it can go in both directions. And obviously we don't want that. And then finally, this isn't going to be an obvious thing, but this point right here, you can see it comes up. We technically would want that to be flush, or almost like if it was a pressure puncture between these two pieces, that this would be more inside of it. Right now I know it's getting soldered to this point in here, but ultimately when that's soldered, it's not strong enough. It allows this to happen, which is what's allowing the head to even turn even more, from my understanding. And then finally, if we have the option, because we will be giving you new widths, and I don't know if you did this because it was so thick and it was an easier point, you'll see on this piece that we just have the one piece here versus all, you know, the 2 points here. You'll see in this piece too, this is one of our other ones, we were having them shave this down. I still don't want to use this kind of lock in here because it's all solder, so it gives our head a ton of flexibility. And we'll just include the fake Hermès sample to send your way, and you'll see how that joint works. And if you just want to see for one more reference, that is how they put this lock in. And then this bracelet, again, not perfect. It doesn't even line up as well as it should.
This is a fake.
But this is all what we're trying to avoid. This also happened, not when it arrived, but in my efforts to remove this head to try to figure out what lock they used right in here. So this is me pulling it up, but you can see, even though this bracelet doesn't measure perfectly together, I literally, for the life of me, like, have a lot of difficulty getting this anywhere off. Where with both of these, I think with enough effort I could take them off pretty easily. And that's just us being accountable for, you know, wear and tear over the course of a couple years. Like this piece here, there's no wiggle room in the joints, where you'll see on our pieces there's some, and then on here there's the most.
And these are references for the standard sized, so you can see that this is much, much too large. And then we'll have different sizing for the narrow.
And then this is also just an additional sample that I just wanted to show when they put the hinges through here. I think that this was obviously potentially machine done. I have no idea, but in here we were putting this joint through. The issue that came up, because this was also silver, is that that was leaving our locks to be in a position where they could also wiggle. So I don't know what type of steel or anything, the strongest possible material we could use in here to make sure that we don't have this flexibility.